What's happening, everyone? My name is Phil with PrecisionLED.com, and today we have a 2011 Subaru Legacy we'll be installing LED lights on. Now this is a 5th generation, so this installation will be compatible with year models 2009 through 2014. Today we're going to be installing LEDs on the front map, the rear dome, the courtesy door lights, the backup reverse lights, the trunk light, as well as the license plate light. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we're looking at the front overhead map lights on the Subaru Legacy. Now, every installation kit from PrecisionLED comes with 3 interior trim tools to assist with the installation. We have a fork-shaped wedge tool, serrated knife tool with a flat end, as well as our pointed wedge tool. For this section, we're going to be using our fork-shaped wedge tool and replacing it with some of our new 5730 style premium LEDs. Now, to remove this panel, we're going to come in from the side here, and you want to separate the clear lens housing from the overhead console. So you want to get the tool in between the 2 portions of plastic, and when you're in between the 2 plastics, you just twist to release, and this should come out. Now what we were doing is we were forcing these 2 clips out, and these are more guiding pins, so you don't have to start from this side. You can't even access from this side. Now that you have access to the bulb, the halogen bulb has a flat end on the edges, and you need to turn the bulb so the flat ends are facing down, and that way you can pull the bulb out. The new LED is not polarity specific, so that means that whether I plug it in this way or I flip it around and I plug it in this way, it's still going to work because the circuitry is designed to accept the electrical current either way. So that one just goes in its place. And you want to make sure that the LED board is pointed downward so that the maximum light will come out into the cabin, just like that. The lens cover goes back on. You want to start again with this edge going in first, and then you're pushing in the 2 other sides, and you get that click sound to let you know it's securely in place. The same process goes for the passenger side as well. For the vanity mirror lights, we're again going to use our serrated knife tool, the flat side of it. We're going to come in from the side here, and there's 2 guiding pins here and a clip at the bottom. The clip at the bottom is a bit hard to access, so you can just go in from the side and then just force this out, and it comes out like this. Now these are I believe 5 or 6 millimeter type festoon bulbs. So if you got that package, we would have the LED replacements. The customer specifically for this vehicle didn't request it, so we're not going to do the installation. I just wanted to show you how to get access to it. When it goes back in, the guiding pins go in on the top, and then it snaps in at the bottom, like that. For the rear dome, the process is very similar to the front map lights. We're going to come in from the side here with our serrated knife tool, the flat end of it, and wedge between the clear lens and the plastic housing itself. Once you're in, you want to come around this way to release the clips that are here and here. So you're coming around to the side. When you get to this area, you're twisting to release, and you're moving your way down until it comes off. And now you have access to the bulb. Again, this one you need to twist it so that the pins on this festoon bulb are facing down, and that way you can remove it easily. And then we're again replacing it with our premium 5730 style LED. Now this one's a bit tighter of a fit, but once you have it in, again, in similar fashion, you are pointing the LED board down so you get the best light coverage. We're just going to test to make sure it works before we go ahead and put this cover back on. The cover, the back side goes in first, and then you're clipping the 2 ones in the rear. That should be it. We're looking here now at the passenger side courtesy door light right here, and we're going to be using the pointed part of our serrated knife tool right here on this side to pop out the lens cover. So we're going to find the indentation here and slowly pry back and that should release the cover. Now this bulb is hot, so what I'm going to do is use our pointed wedge tool. I'm actually going to use it to force out the bulb from the back and just let that bulb drop out. And now that we have it out, we can put our new 5730 style LED in its place. And this one looks really good. Once you have it in, all you have to do is put it back in with the wire harness side first, and then pop it back in place. To replace the trunk light on the Legacy, we have this plastic cover here that we need to remove. Now because this one's been on for a while, I'm going to put on a glove because it is hot. We're just going to press in on both sides and then wiggle this out. And that exposes the T10 style bulb. And we're just going to pull the bulb out, just like that, and replace it with our new premium style LED. And once that one's in, we can just put this cover back on. We're looking now at the cover plate for the backup reverse lights as well as the rear tail light, and we need to remove this first before we can access the bulb. So we're going to take a flathead screwdriver, twist this one vertical, and then press down here to remove this plate. And now you can see this one here is our backup reverse light. Now it's pretty far recessed, so we're going to use an extra light to try to get you better access so you can see right in there. Hold it. Alright. And now I'm going to twist this counterclockwise. I know it's a bit hard to see what my hands are doing, but as you can see here, that is a T10 style bulb. And when we remove it, we are going to replace it with one of our backup reverse lights, 5730 style. And once you have that in, we're going to place it back inside and then twist clockwise to lock it back in place. You can also use a pair of pliers to help extend your reach. And that should make it a bit easier to lock it in place. Just like that. Now to get access to your license plate lights, we're looking here at the trunk lid, and we actually have to remove this trunk lid cover to get to the lights that are right here and right here. To do that, we're going to use the pointed shape tool to lift up the tabs on these push pins here, and we're using the serrated knife tool, this indentation here, to go in and then pop them out like that. So we're going to go around and do all of them. Now that we have them all out, you can start by removing from the top here where the latch is. Get that over the top. This whole panel comes down, along with your trunk cover. So, right here and right here are your license plate lights. All you need to do is turn counterclockwise to remove them. Remove the old halogen bulb and replace it with one of your new LEDs here. Just like this. Once you have it in, you want to turn counterclockwise to get this back into place. Same process on this side, and you do want to check to make sure these work before you put the trunk cover back in place.
And that's the end of the installation. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us at help@precisionled.com, or you can reach us online and submit a support ticket at www.precisionled.com/contact. Now, like we said before, please like or subscribe if you enjoyed the video or enjoyed the process for what we do. It really does help us out when we make the next one, knowing that there's people out there watching the videos. Have a good one.